Jacob, it's Gary Vee. You're on the Ask Gary Vee show.
No
it's
way.
very fucking true.
Oh my God. And that language comes for you. Wow. I'm right here next to my wife when we're watching you guys, and I'm like, they're not going to call me. It's stupid. That's crazy. Wow, I'm actually talking to Gary Vee. I don't even give a shit anymore. I just talk to him.
That's it.
He's going to jump off his roof.
That's it, life. What's the question, my guy?
So I have a personal question, and then I have like a simple question. Not really simple, but my micro question is, how would you scale from, like, because I noticed there's a process from going from 6 figures to 7 figures. I haven't even reached 6 figures, first of all, so I should probably work on that.
Have you reached 5 figures? Tell the truth. Don't lie or I'll hang up.
Take it easy. No.
Well, listen, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you haven't started yet.
I have not.
Right. So what about 4 figures? Tell the truth.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we're at 4 figures. The question's about 6 to 7 figures.
Yes.
Andy's smiling because he knows I want to destroy you because I want to focus on 4 to 5. But I'm going to let that slide because I love you. Keep going.
I guess my question, I do social media marketing. I mean, I do obviously nothing compared to what you do, but I noticed that it's like a system you have to get where you want to get.
Okay.
So it's just creating that system is the process, it seems like.
But the system's remarkably individual, right? Like, for example, my system is lots of humans. I like scaling through lots of humans. Most people hate that because it's not very profitable in comparison. I like having the gang around. I like it. I like mentoring people that later go out into the world, or like, to me, staying with me for 40 years or going out to the world, both winning formulas. So that's my formula. A lot of people make $11 billion a year sitting behind a computer, don't want to talk to one fucking person. This is about self-awareness at scale. There is no system. Don't buy a system. Figure yourself out and create the system around you.
I see.
You see what I mean?
Like that.
And it's very important.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's looking for the fucking anecdote. Like, people are like always like, yo, what's the secret hashtag? like people ask me that kind of shit. Like, yo, Zuck's like you've got like the keys to like fucking Facebook. Like, everybody thinks they're. Go ahead.
People don't know that you post on your Instagram.
Yeah, Gary, I didn't know that.
What's that?
You're a savage. You post a lot.
I knew that.
I was like, yo, I texted Gary one time that you should post just a selfie video saying.
There's like you pushing the button.
Yeah.
My friends were like, who writes his Instagram copy? It's like,
The copy looks like you, but I was just thinking about the amount that you post. I didn't think it was you.
Yeah, the copy looks like me because the grammar is completely right. No, but let's talk about authenticity. It's everyone's laughing, right? Because like nobody wants to talk about it. Like, it's crazy. One of my great weaknesses was my utter I mean, guys, this is me 20 years of writing email copy. You should have seen the first wine. I'm dying. I have to figure out if we can somehow miraculously find it. I can't even imagine what the fuck these poor wine customers in conservative 1996.
You're drinking the wine when you're writing the emails.
I was writing them, and I'm telling you, 20 years later, I'm like fucking Albert Einstein of grammar compared to who I was 20 years ago. Even in time, you've probably, right? I can even feel myself now better than I was when we started. Like, it's really cool. A huge weakness of mine is probably why most people don't think I do all my own social media because they can't fathom it, but it's true. I think the only thing that even gives me a leg to stand on, I think, is the copy. When I started writing longer form Instagram copy, that probably was the best thing that ever happened to me because people are like, maybe there's a prayer that it's me.
That's good advice too. I took that advice.
What's that?
Long form copy, focus on the caption. Big.
Huge. Intuitive too.
I thought that D-Rock one time. D-Rock, you can tell a story.
He's not here.
He left.
D-Rock, get over here.
He took a really, really dope
D-Rock's
photo.
all pumped because Atwood's here.
I used to do one-word captions.
I'm gonna tell a story. He took a really dope photo, really long captions.
D-Rock, tell the story. Andy's about to steal your story. Tell the story about the long caption.
Posting twice. First one didn't do well.
Yeah, so I posted a photo I thought was really cool. We were in a studio in Atlanta. I wrote this really baller ass copy.
Baller ass copy.
Long copy, right?
Long copy.
In like 2,000 likes.
Okay.
Must be nice. 2,000 likes.
No,
Yeah.
a lot of effort into it. Like,
Okay, nonetheless, go.
Then, like 4 days later, I was like, fuck it. That copy was so good. I screenshotted it, cropped it, posted it. 5,600 likes.
Andy, do you know what you do?
Important
You actually lip what people are saying.
Yeah,
You notice that?
he does that.
Yeah, what's up, baby? Love you.
I've never noticed that.
Where were we? What are we talking about?
Marketing, something with marketing.
6 to 7.
Oh, 6 to 7, authenticity, anecdote. Right. Bro,
Secret
there is no fucking anecdote. What you need to do is figure out yourself. Don't look at me or Cuban or these guys or fucking, Sarah Blakely who created Spanx or fucking Beth Comstock who was on the show the other day who's a beast in corporate. This is so individual. Now, there's tried and true things. Being efficient, being passionate. There's tried and true things. But like for example, I've been working out now for 4 years. Like, look, as much as I want to have like a huge chest and like it's just not genetically there. Like I have other things that could work, and so like you have to wrap your head around that shit. Like you've got to figure yourself out. And you know what really scares the fuck out of me is I push this all the time. Yet as my popularity grows, more and more people are trying to be like me, and I'm a fucking off the reservation, unique fucking character. Like my way is ridiculously not mappable if it's not your way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? Like I'm the I think I'm the worst person to try to be like. That's probably right? Because
But it's also like the whole anomaly thing, man. You're also just like, not many people are like you, and that's also why.
But that's what I mean. That's why I'm like, look, and it's great. I'm super happy, and it's fine. Like I don't take any pride in it. It's like I'm not a good map. Like I think there's a lot of people that are much better mapped than me. Who, oh, by the way, most of those people, when I think of them, make a lot more money than me. Because it's more like kind of like I'm doing all sorts of crazy things. Like if you fuckers are watching and listening right now actually came here and watched it for a week, you'd be like, you'd kind of throw up your hands and be like, I don't even.
Nah, I'm good.
Right? Seth, right. Seth, what do you think?
Like,
You think he's nuts?
I think a lot of
Your ability to map every second and use every second you possibly can.
Yeah, that's the first thing. You want to talk about something way scarier than I do my own social media? I am programmed from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. every minute.
Our first meeting was 5:15 to 5:30. That was our first 15-minute iCal meeting. That was the first one. No, that's
Caleb, that was disproportionately the thing that was most ridiculous, right?
Insane. Like, there's not a second where you're not doing something. You're like either on Instagram, Twitter, texting, email. Yeah.
Have a free second to figure out.
Yeah, I freak. When like some weird shit happens where like, that's why I like being here, where like if something happens, I'm like uncomfortable in the not doing for 3 minutes out of 18 hours in a day.
Is it true you've only had, you only saw 2 movies like every year or something? Like one movie?
Yeah, in this, like going to the movie theater and watching a movie happens only in December during holiday break, and I'll see 1 and/or 2 movies during that time.
nothing
That's
good happens
crazy.
in the movies.
See, I need to watch movies.
No, that's great. That's your process.
Yeah.
I need to watch the Jets take a fucking shit in Cleveland. like everybody's got their own like everybody's got their own thing. I don't judge people watching movies or Netflix or things of that nature. I think escapism is remarkable. I think I've hit this crazy vortex where my fucking work is my hobby, my process, my love, that I'm just like, right? Like I got home at 3:00 in the morning from Cleveland. I've been going hard all day. This is like, I've got 3-4 more things after this tonight. It's already 8:45 and I'm waking up tomorrow at 6:00 to go garage sailing. On the day when I can actually catch up with some rest.
People don't understand that.
Yeah, and then people like, and then this is where I get crazy. So that's me.
People
And
feel
so
bad for you.
Yeah, and then people like
I
hit me
know.
up, like then like my friends are like wake up at 10:13 on Saturday and like, yo, I'm so tired, and I'm like, I'm gonna break your nose. Like I just, but that's okay. Like what, my ambition is absurd, and so like I have to sleep in my bed, bro. There's no process. There's your process. You need to figure out you. And if you're the kind of person that needs 11 hours of sleep because that's your DNA, then get your 11 hours of sleep and dominate the other 13. If you're the kind that needs an hour for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and watch YouTube videos of like fucking people climbing trees and like that's how you roll, then enjoy your 3 hours of watching people climb trees during your food consumption hours and do you. Like I hate that people try to be like me. I have ridiculous, over-the-top, natural energy that makes no sense to me and anybody else that knows anything about me. That's just me, and cool, it works for me in some ways. Here's a way it doesn't work. When you're that much of a beast, you're off in the emotional and financial fucking infrastructure for everything you touch and see. So like, you know, everything's got pros and cons. So like, don't wish on yourself. Just figure out who the fuck you are and do.
Yeah. What would be your number one industry to scale for social media marketing? Like as far as who should we target?
All of them.
Right now.
All of them.
All of them? Okay.
Dude, selling wine, selling sneakers, selling art, like whatever. They're all big. Every market's big as fuck. What do you want to sell? Are you into, like, do you want to be a barber one day and sell blades? Like, blades fucking came out. Blades dominated. Fucking razor blades.
Yeah.
Like, fucking razor blades over the last 7 years is what it was.
If it
Dollar Shave Club.
If it has margin, it could be scaled.
That's exactly right, dude. Everything. People buy everything. Fucking bananas. I'll give you one. Bananas. I want you to become the banana king of the internet. I'm being dead fucking serious. Like, be the banana guy.
You better like bananas.
Last night when I was watching the Jets last night, I was sitting there like, oh, Gary Vee hates that freaking touchdown right there.
Dude, I was fucking. You don't even want. I wanted to like kill people.
But did you like that celebration?
Thanks for calling in, brother. What's that?